Welcome to some Wasitora. I hope you're excited for some dragons. As far as opening hand goes, does not look that good. Let's go and mulligan on that one. We've got Scalding Tarn, Rakdos Signet Force. Yes, love it. Tireless Tracker, we'll keep on this one. Playing against Mizzix too, so it should be a fun match. Elves of Deep Shadow. Yeah, I'm actually okay though. Let's go and put that on top. Be a good turn one play to go into the Rakdos Signet, and then we'll kind of fetch up a red-black source off the Scalding Tarn. Kind of go from there. Sorry, forgot what red-black was for a second. Sometimes that happens. Let's go ahead and draw into that Elves of Deep Shadow. Let's go and get the forest down. Let's go for the Elves of Deep Shadow. It's going to be one. Anything else? We're going to go and pass the turn. All right, we are playing Wasitora, Junda Mount Dragon, Cat Dragon, Flying Trample. Whenever Wasitora deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices that creature. If that player can't, you create a 3/3 Jund color Cat Dragon creature token with flying. Playing against Mizzix, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell converting mana cost greater than the number of experience counters you have, you get an experience counter. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost one less to cast for each experience counter that you do have. All right, we draw into Reanimate. Do we want to take care of Young Pyromancer at this point right now? Let's go and get the Scalding Tarn down. It's the only land drop we can make. I guess, technically, if we wanted to have some fun, I like having fun. Let's go and crack the Scalding Tarn. We've got a lot of instant and sorceries in our hand, so let's go and grab a red-black source. Let's go and grab Badlands. That sounds good. Let's go for Pulse on the Pyromancer. One of the things this deck wants to do is a 1-for-1. You know, it's a very Jund-style deck. We want to make sure that we're trading 1-for-1 for our opponent's creatures. Now, if we can go for Reanimate on Young Pyromancer, you know, we've got Jund Charm in the hand. Maybe we'll draw into a few more removal spells, getting a few more 1/1 elemental tokens onto the battlefield. Sounds pretty fun. We'll end up going for that. I kind of like that line of play. All right, we draw into a mountain. Let's go and let's go for Tireless Tracker. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. I want to get that clue token off this mountain. Let's get the mountain down. It's going to be 1. And then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn over to our opponent. We did cover both commanders free time. We can talk about whatever we want. But yes, as far as this deck goes, last time I played this was a Friday release, so it's been almost about a month or so maybe since I played it. I did add about 4 cards to the deck, and I'll cover those in just a second. And it's going to be 2 damage to each creature. Now, if we did go for the Jund Charm, that's going to wipe out the entire board state. We can go Jund Charm, add that black mana, Reanimate on Young Pyromancer. Let's just see what we draw into. Draw into Savage Lands. Okay, let's go and get that down. You know, I don't think we necessarily have to go for Jund Charm just yet. I think we'll be okay. Let's go and get the Signet down. It's going to be 1, 2. And then if we swing in with Tireless Tracker, we're going to have enough to go and crack a clue token. I like that. We'll go and swing with Tireless Tracker. Kind of force our opponent to, if they want to block, they can. All right, swinging across puts them down to 27. And then, yeah, let's go for that Young Pyromancer. I like that. All right, I'm going to kick it back over there. So that turns us online for Jund Charm. We can go with Jund Charm. We can go put 2/+1 counters on target creature. So if we want to start swinging with Tireless Tracker, we can. But we've got Young Pyromancer out on the battlefield. We can get down Wasitora, start kind of put... Opponent's like, hey, I want my Young Pyromancer back. All right. The Young Pyromancer is zombie-fied, and then opponent got it back. I don't know. I love Magic sometimes. All right. Let's go ahead and get down to Wasitora. I think that'd be a good line of play. Let's go and get that down. Firelit Thicket. Get the Investigate token going. Let's get Wasitora. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black. And then go and cross that off. I guess we don't have enough mana to go and crack a clue token, so we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. You know, our opponent could offer up the Young Pyromancer block. And with us having Wasitora in the air, our opponent doesn't really have any sort of way to kind of stop Wasitora from swinging in the air. So with no reach, so we'll be in a good spot where we can really start kind of forcing some of those triggers coming across. But as far as some of the decks that the cards that I added, I did add Dragon. I think Dragon Tempest. It's the 2-mana enchantment that whenever I think it's either dragon or a creature with flying enters the battlefield, it gains haste and then deals damage, I think. I've also added Frontier Siege, added Hull Breach, and added Hero's Downfall. Ooh, we got Phyrexian Metamorph coming down. Okay. And they're going to copy Wasitora. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can do to kind of get around that that ability. We do have the Jund Charms. Not really going to do much, though. Let's go and crack a clue token. Let's go to Dimir Signet. I suspect the lane drop for the turn. We're going to go and investigate. Let's go and crack a clue token. This is going to be 1, 2. Put a +1 counter on the Tireless Tracker. Ooh, wonderful. Hero's Downfall. We've got tons of removal in here. Let's go and go black, black on Wasitora. Okay, and then let's go ahead and push in with the Tireless Tracker and Wasitora. All right, I like that. So we're going to get Wasitora coming across. It's going to have flying and trample. They're going to have to sacrifice a creature. They don't have any sort of way to kind of make another token or anything like that to kind of get around the sacrifice trigger. And then we'll get a cat dragon. Love it. Anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. And this is one of the pretty much exactly what you want Wasitora to do. You need to get it down. You want to make sure your opponent's board state's cleared out. Then you get in that spot to where you start swinging with Wasitora, and then you end up with those 3/3 cat dragon tokens. Looks so cute too. But yeah, it really kind of helps you establish a really good board state once you get those cat dragon tokens going. Vandal Blast, destroy each artifact. So that's going to be clue tokens. I'm just going to crack one in response to that. We're looking at colorless and then black. Draw a card. Read the bones. Okay, wonderful. And then we'll go and kick it back over there. Drawn to Heroic Intervention. All right, let's go and do this. Let's go and push in with the whole crew. What we can do is we can go for Read the Bones and still have Heroic Intervention up. I think I like that. We do have our opponent down to 13, though. Let's go and go for Read the Bones. Scry 2. I'm just going to put both of these on the bottom for right now. Marsh Flats and Temple of Let's go for the Temple of Abandon. Get the Scry going. Grim Tutor. Yeah, we'll go and leave that on top. Not really sure what we're going to get into, but we do have a Heroic Intervention. So if our opponent does kind of go for something to target one of our creatures, or at least Wasitora herself, Blasphemous Act. Let's go and go for that Heroic Intervention. Love this card. All right, everybody gains Indestructible. And that's going to... that little torment of Hellfire coming down. All the cat dragons survive. All right, opponent's going to scoop it up. So we have 5 coming across. That's going to be 11. And then the Elves of Deep Shadow coming across is going to make it 12. So our opponents technically would put them down to 1. But let's see. We were drawn into that Grim Tutor, which we definitely... I think we do have at least 1 burn spell in here or something. Or actually, we had the Jun Charm in the hand, so we could have used the Jun Charm to put some +1 counters on Wasitora to kind of go ahead and close it out. So, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. Welcome to some Wasitora. I hope you're excited for some fun Jundam out action. As far as our opening hand goes, yes, I love it. It's everything you want in Wasitora. We have Elves of Deep Shadow, Cultivate, Marshmallow. Yes, we're going to keep on this one. Opponent is on the play. Playing against Mogis, God of Slaughter, which is always a lot of fun to play against, too. The opponent popped in the chat real quick. Awesome, man. Sweet. Best of luck, buddy. Yeah, it's always fun getting to meet people in the magic room. I forgot what what's called for a second. I was like, what is it called? Magic Playroom, whatever it's called. But anyway, yes, it's Wasitora versus Mogis. I'll cover our commanders in just a second. Let's go and get the Marsh Flats down. Go for the Elves of Deep Shadow. Ooh, Terminate. Wonderful. Let's go and get the Marsh Flats down. We'll go and crack that and grab a black-green source. Let's go and grab the... Where are we? Over here on Tomb... Let's go grab the Bayou. Yeah, grab the Bayou. Get down the Elves of Deep Shadow. Tapping out for green. Anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. We're playing Wasitora. Wasitora has Flying and Trample. Whenever Wasitora deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature. If they can't, you create a 3/3 Jun-colored cat dragon creature token with Flying. Drawn to Gruul's Signet. Let's go and shock the Blood Crypt in. Yeah, we're going to go and pay 2 on this one. Let's go for Cultivate. Getting off to a really nice start. I'll take that. The Elves of Deep Shadow going. I don't know why. I just really appreciate Elves of Deep Shadow. I like that it taps for green mana. Excuse me, black mana. We do have 2 black sources. Let's go and kind of split this down the middle. Let's go for a forest and a mountain. I like that. There we go. We can click on it. All right, let's go and put the forest into play. Mountain in the hand, and then anything else. We're going to go and pass the turn. We're playing against Mogis, God of Slaughter. Indestructible. Devotion 7 turns into a creature. Then at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Mogis deals 2 damage to that player unless he or she sacrifices a creature. Opponent's going to get down the Darksteel Ignite. And then, actually, we're going to be online for Wasitora, so I think let's go and start pushing in on this one. I like it. We could go for Gruul's Signet, but yeah, I kind of like that. Let's go for Wasitora. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. We also do have we got Blood Mist in the hand, so we can get down Blood Mist the following turn. And then the fun thing about Wasitora is that once we get down Wasitora and we get if we can somehow give Wasitora a double strike, that's going to be double the fun, double the triggers, double the cat dragon tokens. Always fun. Love it. That's one of those, it's kind of like Yidris. Like, I really enjoyed Yidris whenever Yidris came out. But once I kind of started doing research on Yidris, I realized that, you know, that's each combat step. It's not just, hey, you know, once it attacks, you get double. It's like, hey, once it deals damage, you get double cascade if you double strike. I'm like, ooh. We have that with Wasitora. I love it. All right. Opponent's going to get the Mogis trigger going. Yeah, we're going to go and hold on to Elves of Deep. No, we're not. We could sacrifice Wasitora, but I think we're going to go and hold on to her. Let's go and get the Misty down. Let's go and do this. Let's go for Blood Mist. I like that. We're going to go for Blood Mist. That way we get the double strike going. Then we get into spots where we can kind of dash the Kolaghan and get some extra value off the other dragon tokens next turn. Yes. Get the Blood Mist in the air. Let's go ahead and crack the Misty. Yeah, this is brutal. I know. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Let's go and grab the Taiga. Let's go for the Girl Signet. There's just sometimes you get some hands in Commando that are just pretty nasty. Let's go and swing with the 5-4. This is going to be 10 total Commander damage. Oh, yes. See if our opponent might have some spot removal the following turn to kind of take care of Wasitora. That'd be a good way to kind of get rid of it. Let's go and push in with Wasitora. It's going to be a 5-4 body. First strike and then regular combat damage. Get those cute little cat dragons. Oh, look at you. Little cat dragon. Get that down. And then whenever I play Wasitora, I have a cat named Dorothy. So I always like to think of all these little cat dragons as Dorothy. Really enjoy it. Except Dorothy's not as mean as these cat dragons. I can't imagine a cat dragon. I don't know. I mean, they look really cute. Like they would be nice. But they look kind of mean. I don't know. We'll see if our opponent has a board wipe or anything. If not, we're going to be able to push in with Wasitora. We'll have the double strike, and then we simply actually just dash the Kolaghan's command. Not Kolaghan's command. We dash the Storm Fury. That'll put us in for commander damage. See, your opponent's going to go for Hedron Archive. Yep, it's going to get it. See what we draw into. But yeah, if we go for the dash off Kolaghan, the fun thing about Kolaghan is that whenever we dash it, that's going to be +1 for each dragon that attacks. And so that's actually going to count towards, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4 technically once we kind of count in Kolaghan Storm's Fury. See what they're going to go for. It's going to be 1, 2. Hedron Archive, draw a couple cards. Good game for sure. It's always a bummer whenever it kind of goes off like that. We'll go ahead and, yeah, that's going to be 5. No, we'll go and hold on to that one. We're okay. Elves of Deep Shadow. Let's go ahead and get the Badlands down. Yeah, because that's going to be 10. Yeah, we'll go and dash it. Let's go for that. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Then dash in Kolaghan's Storm's Fury. But you can see how it did help that we had Mana Ramp and Cultivate in the hand. That was pretty gnarly. But you can see how explosive it is. Normally this deck's kind of like a Jund 'em out style deck where we're going to trade 1 for 1. We really want to make sure that we keep our opponent's board state kind of clear once we start swinging in with our creatures. Hit always yes. But you also get into spots where you can kind of run this really, really heavy aggro dragon style deck. Good game. Sorry about that. I always hate... it always bums me out whenever we... I meet somebody in the chat, then we just kind of go full like hog wild with like some crazy hand like this. All right, put it down to negative. Hey, good game, buddy. Sorry about that one. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.